So we have to differentiate the right hand side also. Okay. Then you differentiate this with respect to x. So that is what dt by dx. Then you multiply these two, say dy by dt into this dt by dx, you get dy by dx. Okay. This is called chain rule of differentiation. So this we go on continuing this. Okay. It depends upon the function which is defined, composite function. Okay. So in this way we can define the chain rule. So chain rule says here, see, definition of chain rule is if y is equal to, y is a function of t and t is a, so as I told earlier, t is a function of x, then so y is a function of a function g of xt. This is a composite function. Okay, so if y is a function of t and t is a function of x, then y is a function of function. Okay, so then if you want to get dy by dx, so I am writing this only. So dy by dt into dt by dx. So this is called chain rule of differentiation. By using this, we can get the differentiation of composite functions. Okay, so I will take some of the examples and show how to use this chain rule. Okay, let us consider some examples here. Okay, see if y is equal to, so I will take the example as I took the first one, which is cos x square. See, observe this, find dy by dx. Okay, so this is my first example. See, I will show here two methods to differentiate it. So afterwards we can follow any one of the method. See, given function is, I will consider this y is equal to what? See, cos x square. Okay, see, here instead of x square what I have taken, so it is a composite function. First we have to remember, chain rule means use it to differentiate composite functions. So it is a composite function. Okay, so what I will do here, see, put t is equal to x square, then this becomes what? Y is equal to cos t. See, y is equal to cos t. So where t is this one. You see, y is a function of t and t is a function of x. So y is a function of t and t is a function of x. So function of a function. Then, so you differentiate this here. Okay, differentiate with respect to, see, y is expressed as function of t, differentiate with respect to t. So that I will get what? Dy by dt. See, observe, I am differentiating the left hand side, dy by dt. Then derivative of cos t, observe this carefully. I am differentiating with respect to t. Derivative of cos t. So what was the formula? Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So derivative of cos t is what? Minus sin t. Okay, next you take this. See, differentiate with respect to see x. Differentiate with respect to x. T is expressed as x. So as a function of x. So that becomes what? Dt by dx is equal to. So derivative of x square is what? 2x. Derivative of x square is 2x. So then we want dy by dx. Okay. So can write it. So here dy by dx. So we write it here. See, dy by dx is equal to, by chain rule, this is dy by dt into dt by dx. Okay. So what is dy by dt? See, dy by dt is minus sin t. So dt by dx. See, dt by dx is what? 2x. So this is the derivative of this given function. Cos of x square is minus sin t into 2x, or minus 2x into sin t. Okay, in this way we can use the chain rule. See here, y is a function of t and t is a function of x. Okay, that's why it looks like y is a function of a function f of g of x. Then we can use dy by dx is equal to dy by dt into dt by dx. In this way we can work out the problem. So in this way we can use the chain rule. So see here, same problem. So I will show it another method here. Okay, so given function is this. So let us differentiate this both sides. See, differentiate both sides. Directly we can differentiate both sides with respect to cx, because we want dy by dx. So we differentiate both sides with respect to x. Then what is the left hand side? See, dy by dx. I will get dy by dx. Then on the right hand side, so differentiating means what? We have to apply d by dx. So d by, I will write this, d by dx of whatever the function given here is. See, I am applying differential operator. d by dx on this, whatever the quantity is given, cos x square. Okay, see, I will write this. See, derivative of cos. So this is cos function. So what is the formula? See, derivative of cos x, we can recall this. Derivative of cos x is what? Minus sin x. See, we have listed the formula. So derivative of cos x is what? Minus sin x, concentrate there. See, derivative of cos x is, I can write minus sin x. See, x. You think all this as x. Think this whole thing as x. See, derivative of cos x is, see, minus, so minus here, minus sin. So in place of x, I should write what? X square. Okay. So if you stop at this step, this will be wrong. It will be wrong. Why? See, here I have not x, here x square is there. Okay. So inside the, see, inner quantity, we can call this as IQ, inner quantity. So what is the inner quantity here? X square. So we should not leave this. Okay. Into, continue this, the derivative of this inner quantity. What is the inner quantity? See, derivative of x square. So cos function, derivative of cos x is what? Minus sin x into, what is that quantity inside the bracket? We have to write the derivative of the, see, derivative of x. You can write it directly. Okay, minus sin x square into, so what is the derivative of x square? So derivative of x square is what? See, derivative of, we have listed the formula here, n into x to the power of n minus 1. What is the derivative of x square? See, 2 into x to the power of 2 minus 1 is 1, that is 2x. So I can write what is this? 2x. So same answer we got in the first method. Okay. So derivative of cos x square is what? Minus sin x into derivative of this x square is what? 2x. Okay. So let me consider another example. Okay, let me call this as equation 2. See, if y is equal to, see, cos root x, find dy by dx. So, okay, find dy by dx. So I will directly differentiate it. See, it is a composite function. That is a very important one. So how it is? How would you say it is a composite function? See, y is equal to, see, cos t. So y is a function of t, and where this t is what? This t is equal to what? Root x. T is a function of x. Y is a function of t, and t is a function of x. Therefore, it is a composite function. We have to use the chain rule. So dy by dx is equal to what? Dy by dt into dt by dx. Okay, substitute that and get the derivative. Otherwise, you differentiate this directly here. So differentiate both sides. See, with respect to x only. Then left hand side will get what? Dy by dx. Then you apply the differential operator on the right hand side. See, d by dx of cos root x. Okay. See, derivative of cos x. Once again, I have taken the example of cos. Okay. Derivative of cos x is what? Minus sin x. I have to write first that minus. See, minus sin x. So x means what? See, root x. See, this is inner quantity, as I told in the first example, into. So we have to write, see, derivative d by dx of that inner quantity. See, a lot of students will do mistake here. They don't write this, simply they will write minus sin root x. Okay. Where is this root x here? See, derivative of root x. So that is minus sin root x into, see, derivative of root x is what? 1 by 2 root x. That is the formula, standard formula. 1 by 2 root x. So this is the derivative of cos root x. So it will be asked for 1. These kind of questions will be asked for 1 mark. So we can write it directly, minus sin root x into derivative of root x is what? 1 by 2 root x. So we have also used here the chain rule. So dy by dx is equal to dy by dt into dt by dx. You can do that also. You will get the same answer. Minus sin root x into 1 by 2 root x. Okay, so I will consider some more examples here. So let us consider some more examples regarding this chain rule. So let us consider next example. See, if y is equal to, so once again let me take once again the cos function here. See, cos of sin x, find dy by dx. So this is also 1 mark. So all these questions carry 1 mark. If y is equal to cos of sin x, then find dy by dx. Okay. So given function is, see, cos of sin x. So then you write this here. See, differentiate differentiate both sides with respect to which variable? See, with respect to independent variable x. Differentiating both sides means I will differentiate this also and whole thing. So I will get what? Dy by dx on the left hand side. So you need not write this step. See, I will write for this problem derivative of, see, cos of sin x. See, differentiating both sides, I have written this differentiate both sides, or differentiating both sides means we are going to write d by dx, or we are going to apply d by dx on the quantity whatever the given on the right hand side here. See, derivative of cos of sin x. So what I should write in the next step? See, cos, cosine. So cos x, see, this is inner quantity. This whole thing is inner quantity. Whatever the bracket here, see, cos of sin x. Okay. So you think this whole thing is x, and see, cos x, derivative of cos x, this is inner quantity. So derivative of cos x is what? Minus, see, minus sin x. So x means what? That sin x. Okay. So this is inner quantity. So what I told, I have to take the derivative of this sin x, or I have to write the derivative of sin x directly. You can write it directly. Minus sin of sin x into derivative of sin x is what? Cos x. That I should write in the next step. See, minus sin of sin x into derivative of sin x is what? See, cos x. So this is the derivative of the given function, which is a composition function. Okay, it's a composite function. See here, how do you say this is a composite function? So you put this as t here. See, I got what? Y is equal to cos t. So y is a function of t, where t is sin x. Okay, see, y is a function of t and t is a function of x. Therefore, y is equal to f of g of x. So such functions are composite functions. To differentiate such functions, we use chain rule. So how do you get dy by dx? Dy by dx is equal to what? Dy by whatever the letter you use, dt, into, you continue that, dt into dt by dx. So this process goes on continuing. Okay, let us consider some more examples on chain rule. So let us work out those. Okay, next example. If y is equal to, let me take this one, secant of, see, tan of root x, find dy by dx. Okay, see, here observe first, before going to the solution, see how the function is given. Y is equal to secant of something. See, here function of a function of a function. So how many functions are there here? See, if you consider this whole thing as say t, then the function becomes what? Y is equal to secant t. See, y is a function of t. Okay, where this t is what? See, t, I have put in, see, tan root x. T is a function of, see, y is a function of t. Okay, I will write this. Y is a function of t, and once again this t is a function of x. See, t is equal to tan of root x. See, tan of root x means it is once again tan of root x. It contains another function inside this tan of root x. So t is a function of x. Okay, then this x is, see, this x, once again it is a function of this, you see, root x. Okay, so secant t, then I have t is equal to tan of root x. Then if you put, say, this is a h, then I will get, see, t is equal to tan h. Okay, see, t is equal to tan h, and that h is what? Root x. H is once again function of x. So function of a function of a function. See here, there are secant t, one function, then tan h, another function, and that h is equal to root x is another function. So it contains three functions, for functions of function of a function of a function. So we have to continue to apply chain rule. Okay, so how do you, this is given function, I will write it here, secant of, see, tan of root x. Okay, so differentiating both sides with respect to x. So what I will get? See, dy by dx. Okay, so that means what? D by dx of, we will write d by dx of that thing. Okay, I will not write that. See, derivative of the right hand quantity. See, secant, so you think this whole thing as, say, x, then it looks like secant x. So secant x, derivative of secant x is what? See, derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x. Okay, so I will write this secant x, whatever x is there, see tan of root x, secant x into tan x. So tan x means tan of, okay, see secant x into tan x. So derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x. If I stop at this step, it is wrong. Why it is wrong? Because inner quantity. See, this is inner quantity. So what is the inner quantity? Tan root x. So we have to consider the derivative also here. See, dy by dx of whatever the quantity lies inside here. See, tan of root x. So derivative of tan of root x, that we have to write in the next step, or we can write it directly there only. So I will write this and this as it is. Secant of tan root x, tan of, see, observe carefully, tan root x. I have written these things without any change. See, derivative of tan root x. Once again, see, for this problem we have already done it, or similar kind of problem. See, derivative of tan x means we have to once again apply the chain rule for this. So in the first step we have applied the chain rule, then in the second step we can apply the chain rule. So in this way we can go on continuing the process here. So tan x, so what is the derivative of tan x? See, derivative of tan x is secant square x. So derivative of tan x is secant square x. So that is what? Secant square x means was root x into, see, once again here inner quantity. So derivative of root x. Okay, once again I am applying the chain rule here. Then I can write secant tan root x, tan of tan root x into secant square root x into, see, derivative of root x is what? 1 by, see, 2 root x. So process ends here. So I have applied the chain rule in the first step, I have applied the chain rule in the second step. So see, derivative of root x is what? 1 by 2 root x. I have written all these things same. In this way we can use the chain rule here. Okay, so let us consider some more problems, some more examples. So, okay, next consider this. If y is equal to tan of x cube, see, find, very simple example, dy by dx. Okay, see, observe here. See, tan of x cube. So if I consider this as t, then tan t, that is one function, and t is a function of x. It is a composite function. So see, differentiate both sides. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. Then what happens here? See, dy by dx is equal to, see, now I am going to apply derivative, the differential operator, tan x cube. So what is the derivative of tan x? Derivative of tan x is what? Secant square x. Secant square x means what? See, x means this x cube, as I told earlier, inner quantity. Then we have to write the, see, derivative of this x cube. What is the derivative of x cube? 2x square. We can write it directly. Okay, after practicing some problems you can write it directly. See, derivative of x cube, this is chain rule here. See, secant square x cube into derivative of x cube is what? So derivative of x cube means, see, derivative of, see, d by d, derivative of power rule, that is. So power rule says n into x to the power of n minus 1. So derivative of x cube is this 3 into x to the power of 3 minus 1, 1 less than 3, that is 2. So 3x square into secant square of x cube. Okay. See, observe this. So we can change this here only. So if I take, see, y is equal to sin x cube, then what is the, find dy by dx. Okay, so differentiate both sides with respect to x. Then we can write, see, sin x cube. Okay, sin x cube. Derivative of sin, so derivative of sin x is what? Cos. See, cos x, x means what? See, x cube into derivative of this, see, inner quantity comes here, derivative of x cube. So that is cos x cube into derivative of x cube, as we did earlier, that is 3x square. So derivative of sin x cube is what? Cos x cube into 3x square. So in this way we can use the chain rule. Okay, so next let us find out the, let us consider another example here. So y is equal to, I will consider another example here. See, cos x square, find dy by dx. See, y is equal to sine of cos x square, find dy. See, it is a once again it is a composite function. How do you say? See, sine of whole thing, that is sine t, that is one function. Then inside the bracket I have two functions. One is cos function, another one is x square. Okay, so function of a function of a function. So we shall consider this function. See, y is equal to sine of cos x square. Then you differentiate both sides with respect to x. Then what we will get on the left hand side? See, dy by dx. So apply d by dx. Okay, d by dx of the whole thing on the right hand side. Okay, so observe this sine of this. So you think this whole thing is x. So derivative of sine x. That means what? See here, d by dx of sine of cos x square. This is what I am saying here. See, derivative of sine x. Derivative of sine x is cos x. So I should write, see, cos of whatever the inside quantity, see, cos x square. Observe here. See, derivative of sine x is cos x square, written like this. See, if you stop at this, this is wrong. So you have not considered the inner quantity. See, inside the inner quantity or whatever the quantity given inside the bracket or the function, cosine function, we have to differentiate this also. I am talking about this function into derivative of this. What is this? See, cos x square. Okay. So in the next step, we have to apply chain rule for this also, because inside we have x square. For that also, we have to take the derivative. So then cos of, see, cos of cos x square into, see, derivative of cos x. I am talking about this portion. Derivative of cos x is, see, minus sin x. Write it in the bracket here. See, minus sine x. X means what? X square. Okay, I have completed this. Derivative of cos x is what? Minus sine x. Okay, minus sine x into, once again, see, inner quantity. So derivative of this x square, I have to write it here. Derivative of x square is what? 2x. So derivative of x square is 2x. So you can stop at this step. Otherwise, you can write this 2x separately. See, minus 2x into sine x square. So you can arrange this properly. See, observe, concentrate here. Cos x, derivative of cos x is what? Minus sine x into, so whatever the quantity here, the derivative of the side, that is 2x. So I can write that as minus 2x into cos of cos x square into sin x. This is the derivative of sine of cos of x square. Okay, so this is called chain rule of differentiation. So in this way, so if I consider, see, y is equal to tan of 2x plus 3, then find dy by dx. So how do you find dy by dx? So if you differentiate both sides, say dy by dx, differentiate with respect to x on both sides, dy by dx is equal to, see, tan x, derivative of tan x is what? Secant square x. X means what? This whole thing is x, secant square x into, see, this is inner quantity. So you consider the derivative of this inner quantity here, see, 2x plus 3. Then you write it this, see, secant square 2x plus 3 into, see, derivative of 2x plus 3. How do you find out the derivative of this? See, derivative of ax plus b, we told the formula, derivative of ax plus b is derivative of ax plus b. So you can write, see, a basic formula, derivative of ax plus b is, so you can take this a outside. So I will get a, derivative of x with respect to x is 1 only. So that is what? A only. So derivative of 2x plus 3 is, I can take 2 here. Derivative of x with respect to x is 1, 2 into 1, 2. So derivative of 3 with respect to that is 0. So that is 2 plus 0, that is 2 only. So I will 2 only. So derivative of 2x plus 3 is 2. So then that becomes what? 2 secant square 2x plus 3. So write the coefficient of x. See, write the coefficient of x. Write the coefficient of x. Okay. So I can, okay, let us consider another example here. So if y is equal to, say, sine of 5 minus 6x. Let me consider this. Find dy by dx. Okay. So then you take this, differentiate both sides. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. Then what we will get? Dy by dx is equal to, see, okay, I will write this one, dy by dx of sine of 5 minus 6x. See, derivative of sin x. Derivative of sin x is what? Cos. See, cos of this whole thing I will write it as it is into. So this is inner quantity. Okay. I have to take the derivative. So derivative of 5 minus 6x. Okay. See, cos of 5 minus 6x into. See, derivative of this thing I have to write it. See, derivative of 5 is 0. So I write minus. So I 6 outside. Derivative of x with respect to x is 1. So minus 6x. Derivative of minus 6x is minus 6 only. So you can write this. So minus 6 cos of 5 minus 6x. So in this way, you can write the derivatives of the given composite functions. Okay. So here sine, I have considered sine. So you go on changing that to cos, secant, cosecant, cot, so whatever it may be. Okay. So if we take, see, y is equal to see cosecant x cube, then find dy by dx. Okay, so differentiate both sides with respect to x. I will get dy by dx is equal to d by dx derivative of, see, cosecant of x cube. So what is the derivative of cosecant x? Derivative of cosecant x formula you have to remember. Derivative of cosecant x is minus cosecant x into cot x. So that is minus, see, cosecant x into cot x into, see, derivative of, see, inner quantity. What is the inner quantity? X cube. So that is minus cosecant x into cot x into derivative of x cube is what? 3x square. So basic formulas we have to remember perfectly. So then we can go on writing this. So derivative of cosecant of. So in this way we can go on changing this. See, cosecant, I have done cosecant x cube. So we can change that to secant, cot, whatever it may be. Okay. So this is the chain rule here. So see, if I change this to, see, y is equal to, so let me change this to, see, cot of x cube. Then find this dy by dx. Then how do you write this? Say dy by dx of, say, cot of x cube. Okay, differentiating both sides with respect to x. See, cot x, derivative of cot x is what? Derivative of cot x is minus cosecant square x. That is minus, see, minus cosecant square x is what? X cube. I have to write the derivative here. See, derivative of x cube. See, minus cosecant square x minus cosecant square x into, so derivative of x cube is what? 3x. That's it. So we go on changing this. Okay, this is called chain rule of differentiation. Okay, so let me recall it again here. See, derivative of sin x is cos x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Then derivative of tan x is secant square x. Then derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x. And then derivative of cosecant x is minus cosecant x into cot x. Then derivative of cot x is minus cosecant square x. So these are all derivatives on the right hand side. So what I have written is this, these are all derivatives of the trigonometric functions. So derivative of cot x is minus cosecant square x. So derivative of sin x, cos x, tan x, derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x. So as I told earlier, those trigonometric functions which begin with CO, there are three trigonometric functions. Cos, cosecant, cot, all these derivatives are what? Minus. So in this way you can practice these formulas. So write all the notes cleanly and you solve all the problems which have been discussed in today's session. So we shall consider some more examples in the next class.